So this is I like this. I like these statistics. It's interesting. So cloud voice over IP and unified communications is growing 30% year over year. Premise voice over IP is declining 6% year over year. So that's generally where a lot of cloud providers will stop. They'll show you those statistics, and you'll feel that, man, I better get on the bus, or I'm going to be a dinosaur. I'm going to be obsolete. Well, here's what they oftentimes don't share with you. So the cloud VoIP or cloud telephony globally represents only $1 billion of market share, where premise still is at $5 billion. So I don't have a crystal ball. Is premise getting thrown out? Is everything going into the cloud? I personally believe that it's equalizing. And analysts do back that up, that within 5 years it's going to be 50-50. So what does that tell us? That tells us that there's a place for both models. What's nice about it, and that's what we're getting into this presentation, you don't have to fit your business into one model or the other. And that's just evolving rapidly, the hybrid unified communication. So definition, this is what we talked about, again, last month. For the context of this presentation, this is what we're referring to when we talk about a premise or an on-site voice over IP solution. At your network on-site, you're going to have local call processing hardware and software. You're going to have local servers running your UC, your unified communications applications. Those are going to connect to your network. And then you're going to connect to the outside world, the PSTN, or the public switch telephone network, via dial tone, via SIP trunks, via analog lines, whatever the case is. And then you can connect to remote sites through a private wide area network. You can connect to home users over, say, the public internet. So this is what everybody's probably used to in the traditional sense when it comes to on-site or premise-based communication systems. This is what we're referring to when we talk about cloud-based voice over IP or cloud-based unified communication. In this case, you have no on-site hardware or software, call processing, or unified communications applications. You don't have any connection to local dial tone. Basically, your communication devices connect through what we prefer to be a dedicated connection into the cloud. And what is a cloud provider? Well, that can take a lot of different forms. In this instance, it's a provider that hopefully has redundant data centers, and they have all of the call processing. They have all of the unified communication applications delivered to you from their data centers. And then they, in turn, connect to upstream network providers, and they, in turn, connect to upstream dial tone providers. And so this is usually, whereas premise and on-site communications is usually procured using CapEx or a one-time expense with a support model around it, which is more traditional. With cloud, you're paying monthly. You pay a monthly subscription fee to access the services. Oftentimes, you can buy the handset or you can rent the handset. Depends on the customer's need.